Hi guys, it's M&M. It's Monday. I don't know, I forgot what date it is. It's Monday. I'm at home, and as I said, what I was going to do, all this lot in here, I don't use. All them things in there I don't use. So what I'm going to do, I'm breaking them all down, filling that box up with all the crap, and that is going to replace this big bloody massive thing. I wanted to start getting organised because every time I'm fiffing around in the back of my car, and I said I'm trying to make room in my car for when I go down the coast again. So what I'm doing, got these little boxes, and I've got, you know, one of them, I forget what I call them now, bloody hell, them tubes that kids play with, flotation tubes. Cut some of them down. I can get 4 in there, at a push probably 6. But I'm going to start putting my rigs in there and put them in this box. So instead of me fluffing about, trying to find a rig out, I'm going to label the boxes. I can pick the box up and go, oh, that's the rig I want, instead of arsing about all the time. Because I like to have all my stuff ready. Still can't find that treble hook system. It could be in there, it could be, I don't know where it went. But the next couple of days, I'm working on all my fishing gear for sea fishing, and then I'm going to start doing my course fishing as well, because I take too much when I go course. No, I don't, not really, because it's all in that box. But I want to try and, I mean, I've got to take this. Got all my little bits of gubbins in. That don't fit in the box, but I don't mind. I can just stand it up anywhere I like. I don't have to put the lid on that either. But, you know, might be a good idea. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll have to put a lid on that, because I don't want all these falling over the place when I take one out, and or if I tip it in the car. Somebody made a comment the other day about my not putting titles on when I download. As I said, and I know you keep hearing it, I suffer with dyslexia, so I try my best, and I'm trying to get some content. Hang on a minute, I'm going to raise you up because it looks like I'm looking down on you. Just bear with me a minute, folks. Just knowing me, I'll bloody drop you now, you watch. See if that's any different. Oh, you can see me better now. Just tilt it a touch. That's it. Yeah, I'm trying to make better content, and I do agree with you about me. Do you know something? You know, I said I never took it with me. I've just looked down on the floor. There it is. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's that one I made. But the thing is, what I'm sick and tired of doing is dropping them in that tub. You know, I've got a little green tub, and when I come to pull them out, they're all like that, tangled up. So with me preventing this tangling all the time, I'm gonna, as I said, sort it all out and make it look nice. Now, I met a couple of blokes, well, quite a few blokes down on Blue Anchor the other day, and I was trying to show you how friendly people are, and they're genuine people. That's what I like about it. Everybody's genuine. and you can't ask for more than that, can you? Genuine people. They speak the mind, and you have a lot, as you heard me, Phil, the cake, big shout out to you, mate. Thanks for the cups of tea. I'm enjoying the brew now. And there was another bloke down there called Mike. He was a great guy, and another bloke, I didn't catch his name, but he was fishing where I was. He was fishing up there. You may have seen him on my videos, where I was got my rods up the wall, on the wall there. They were fishing up that end. You could see their tips, their lights on their tips. Them and them battery operated ones, and one of them, it's bloody good. One of them, when you get a bite, as it taps like that, it goes red. But now and again, you had a couple of false bites because a couple of waves, it's bim bim, struck and there was nothing there. But yeah, you see me show you that little bass, which was to me, when I catch something small like that, okay, it's a small fish, but it's a nice species of fish. It's a bass, and that to me was showing me that there's life in the estuary. That means if you're getting small bass, they're breeding, and the population will start building up again, hopefully. Because I had a word with Steve in a tackle shop down in Watches at West Coast Angling. He turned there and he said there is a lot of schoolies starting to show up lately. Even in the really cold months, he said they're really showing up. And I went, oh, that's good, you know, because I was talking about the way things were down there. That's what it is. One of them, look. What the kids use for swimming. We'll try and make use of it. Yeah, so he was saying, like, yeah, certain species are coming back. I mean, it's been ages since I caught a pouting. I can't remember the last time I caught, about a year and a half ago, the last time I caught a pouting down there. And it was nice to catch that little, okay, I'll use them as bait for the conger. Yeah, and then I made a mistake when I put the crab on. I left the shell on it. That's what I called peeler crabs, because you peel the shell off and then they're soft and you can put them on your hook properly. Me not doing it before, and as I said, it was the first time I've ever used peeler crab. And okay, I never got a result, but it was a new bait I've tested, and probably wasn't the right time of year to do it, but you got to have a go. So I had a go. The most bites I was getting, I put some mackerel out, not a touch on mackerel at all, and it was a bit of a bittersweet thing again. You know, you pay for that type of bait, and you think bloody hell. But luckily enough, I brought some crab home. I had three peeler crab left, so I brought them home, whacked them in the freezer because I was still half frozen. Because then ones I put on the hook, I pulled out on the morning, and then I decided to put them on the night, so they're defrosted by the time I used them. And then the squid was still half frozen, so I threw that in the freezer. And also one of me mackerel, 3 of mackerel, was still frozen, half frozen, so I threw that back in the freezer. So, you know, didn't get too bad in base, bring it home. As I said, I was going to do the 3 days, but when you're not catching, you know, it does get a bit tedious just sitting there, just doing the same thing, casting in and pulling in, you got nothing. I was getting a lot of bites, and when you're driving down the motorway, you start thinking to yourself, why didn't I catch them fish? And then I went, oh, hook size, probably a bit too big. I think if I were to put smaller hooks on, I might have caught a lot more whiting, a lot more pouty. I don't know until next time. But as I said, every time you go fishing, it's a learning curve every time. I mean, it's like if you go on a lake or on a river. It's one of those things. Are you going to catch? As I said, the fish are going to be there for you to catch. And you throw ground bait in and that to attract them. And if the fish don't know, they don't know, do they? I mean, the old boy, I'm just going to get calling him Cake, Phil the Cake. When he had a double hookup on a single hook. He had two he had two little schoolies on the same hook. I said, "You crafty bleed, how'd you do that?" He said, "Don't know, mate." I went, "Well, that's all right." Anyway, he was happy because he caught two schoolie bass. But when he left me with some ragworm, which I always thought rather kind of him. I really did. I said, "Do you want anything for him, mate?" He said, "No, just take it." I mean, that's what I would do as well. If somebody said to me, if I give somebody, let's say, a box of squid, if they turn around and said, "Yeah, mate," I said, "No, have it. If you can use it, it'll be good for you. You use it." It's the same sometimes when I go coarse fishing. If I've got loads of maggots left, I will walk up to somebody, "Do you want some maggots?" Simple things like that. Or if I've got a load of ground bait, but I've mixed up and I haven't used, I go, "Do you need any bait, any ground bait?" I'll go on. Any fisherman will probably say, "Yes, please," or "No, tell them, all right." But it's nice to just go, instead of throwing it in the water all the time, let them do it and they might catch some fish off it. I mean, last time I went down Harvington in the summerish time, there was 3 young lads there, and they were on the Ols. It was their school holidays, and you could see all they'd brought with them was just sweet corn and that. I said, "You got any baits in this, lads?" And they go, "Yeah." I said, "Do you want some maggots?" "Oh, go on then, mate." I said, "Have you got any ground bait, lads?" And they've gone, "No." I said, "Yeah, give us your tin here. Let's scrape my dregs up, well, wooden dregs, I would say, get about 30 casts out of it, with a method feeder." So I said, "Yeah, son, have these." And they were quite happy. They said, "Oh, cheers, mate." And I just walked off, knowing that I've let them kids have a little bit of fun with a bit of ground bait and maggots. Because all they had, as I said, was sweet corn, and they weren't catching. But as I was driving off, one of the lads went, "Thank you, mate." And as he said, "Thank you," I went, "Stop the car." I went, "No problem, mate." And, "Oh, your mate's got a fish." He says, "Yeah, on maggots." So I helped them out. Anyway, as I said, I know I don't put the content down on the videos, but last night I got home early Sunday morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning, so I had a nice steady drive home. I wasn't racing. And I get home, climbs into bed about 4 o'clock. Got up Sunday, 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. I said to the wife, "Why did you leave me in bed?" She goes, "Well, you went out for the count. I'll give you a push." So I caught upon my sleep that I didn't get down there. That's the only problem when I go down the coast. I don't sleep a lot. But I did get a telling off her when I got home about the Valentine's card. "Oh," she said, "you bark, you." I went, "Sorry." She goes, "I'll get you back next year." I said, "Yeah, whatever." But I enjoy what I do for you or for anybody to watch. I do it because, as I said, I'm just do it for fun. And as I said, I've got This lot I'm going to break down. A load in here I've got to break down. And I was watching last night, I was watching a bloke fishing on the Bristol Channel. Now what I normally do, my ratio is my leader line, as you know, is £70. So of course, when I make a rig up, I use the rig line, comes down to the lead at £70. And I watched a bloke last night and I thought he would put about £35 on for his hook link. Because he was going for conger, he was putting the same lead link all the way through. £70, Pennell rig, £70, because he was going for conger. Understandable, because conger spin and I've seen him use £120 plus, you know, for leader for his conger rig, which is again fine. I mean, believe it or not, I've got a conger hook in here. I don't know the line on it. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one here. And it's just one hook. Now, this was made up from when I bought the setup. To me, that is more than £100. To me, that looks like a shark bait on it, to be honest. That is ever so thick. There's the hook on it, look. Just going to show you. Now, size of that for a hook, and I'll show it there. Got my hand. It's been the same size as my bloody palm, that is. But would I use that for conger? Yes, I would. Because I'd stretch it out first, get all the kinks out of it. Because it's been wrapped up like that for it looks like a bleeding springy thing. But I would use that for a conger. Because the reason why, it's got a nice big hook on. You can get that inside a mackerel, a flapper, or inside a squid. Do the old squid with that, no problem. So, yeah, I was just amazed I found it. I think that's about bloody 200 or 300 pound now. As I said, it was in me, in some kit I bought. So, evidently, when I make a conger rig up, I'm going to, as I said, put it on them little tubes that I'm making up. And I'm going to say what it's for, like conger rig. I know you'd say, I know I say I can't read or write that good, but if I put like, I know what it means, conger, I'll put it in the code I would know. I'll put CR, conger rig, that's me, CR, conger rig. See, simplicity for me. And it's just that I want to get things sorted and I need to be more sufficient when I'm fishing. Especially when I'm putting bait on. And this, you know, I keep harping on about this little tool here. I harp on about it. Now you see that there, it's a bit of tape. Because my 15-foot rods, I took the top section off and I slotted that on. It was wiggling about a bit. So I put some tape on it because I re-spooled one of them reels on the big blue, on the big rods, on the 15-foot rod. Now, the reason why I used that, because I needed to, and the reason why I changed it as well, is because I couldn't see the line on the night time, or in the daytime. It was that clear. You know, when you cast out, sometimes you look where your line is, so you don't cross over it. I was squinting in the daytime, and on the night time, even though I put a torch on it, I still couldn't bloody see it. So I changed it to that what I could see in the light time, and on the night time. It's common sense really, isn't it? But just going to send this out to say there's a lot of people who were subscribed. Now when I went down Blue Anchor over the weekend, well, say the weekend, over from Friday and Saturday, I was going to say something, but as I said, I wasn't going to stop there if you're not catching. But I had 130 subscribers. I looked at my phone last night after I documented all me things that I'd done. And when I went to bed last night, I got 140. I thought, wow, just by documenting them properly, people will watch them. I did have one mishap with one of me mic. You may hear me say take two, because I was talking away and suddenly looked at me little thing on the side of my phone, you know, that little T section on my phone, so I can use the mic. It was flashing, and I thought, oh, it wasn't that, it was my bloody mic that had gone. Good job I've got two of them. Yeah, so of course, with me fishing the way I normally do. Now, years ago, before I bought them, not in there, here they are. Need to get some more the way I'm going. Now, I showed you these. You get two in a pack, okay? And I bought them off Amazon. I need to get some more. I think you get about 100 packs, so you get 200 of these in a pack. But years ago, when I first went down Blue Anchor, I used to think them ones used to whip on, and then put with battery operated, and put your lights on. Well, what I bought, I went into Poundland up by me, and you all know what them are, glow sticks. Yeah, your glow sticks. And I don't know what I used to do, because you got the little plastic bit there, look, stick on there. Oh, I broke it now. I'll crack it open. You can hear it cracking probably. And you wear it as a bracelet, wouldn't you, for the little kids? Little kids used to wear them for bracelets. Yeah, little kid put his hand in there, be happy as laddie while he's got his little bracelets on. But me, being me, I sellotaped, so let's send me rod, sellotape one there. But what I've done, let me get a straight one now, I'll bend that one up. I used to put that in there like that. Well, let me put the two ends on. Oh God, I've cracked that one open. I don't have the glowing because they've been in my bag for ages. But when I used to crack them, right, got the two bits on the ends there, one there and one on that end. What I used to do, I used to put it on my rod, like that, sellotape that there like that, so they'd be sitting on my rod, and I will bend with my rod, Yep. And then I'll leave the where I'll sellotape on. And then when I come to change them, pull them off. Yep. That's what I used to do. And them two will still be sitting there on my rod. So when I start fishing, crack it and just slide it in. That's a tip if you don't want to buy them other bits. Throw them in there, I don't use them anymore. But that's what they are. Now you go into any, now I found them in Minehead as well, in that Poundland shop in Minehead. What they are is them glow sticks. But with me doing that, I used to buy, because they were only £1, and you get 20 for £1. And to me that was a bloody bargain at the time. And the amount of people on the campsite, I've cracked that one open. It's yellow one. You get all your different colours in there, of course. And of course, I done that for years and years and years and years. I've done it for about 10 years with these glow sticks on my rod. And people used to find it amusing. Well, one of them on there, I said, look, it's a glow stick. They said, what's a bloody... I said, it's one of them what you put around the kids. And once or twice, somebody will walk past. And the little kid will be going, oh, I don't want to walk up the beach, I don't want to walk along here on the night time. So I said, I've got something for you, young man. And I'll crack one open and put it on the wrist for him. I said, so that's the parents. I said, do you mind if I give him one of those glow sticks for his wrist? Oh, thanks. And of course, if you get a couple of kids as well with the parents, Mummy's got one, I ain't got, and I go, come here, I've got one for you as well. Just to stop that one child crying. You have to give everybody, treat every kid the same. As I look at it. And I used to love doing that. But you see people walk past on the seawall all the time. And of course, once or twice, you used to get one of the mums, I haven't got one. And you go, oh, yeah, I love and give. I used to give loads away to the kids and the mums and dads. Because the dad used to say, oh, well, I feel left out. I go, yeah, you have one then. And, you know, or I'll give them two to make a necklace. Two different colours, see. The kids loved it. And, as I said, a blue anchor. You know, you have loads of people walk past and you talk to them. And you see me on some of my videos, make a couple of good friends. I'll tell you what I've got on board today, which I wish I had when I went down the first time, you know, when it was bloody freezing. I'll just quickly get it. Bear with me a second. I don't mean get naked, I mean bear with me.
22 million people in the workforce. That's a new record for Spain. And if you add to that, the socialist-led government says a labour reform it introduced is helping to create quality jobs, and that targeted subsidies mitigate the impact of the recent living crisis.
Say I walked wrong. I know where these was. Well, I'm always on about getting cold. Got to take my glasses off. I always wear, you always see me with a hat on when I'm fishing. But the most vulnerable part on me, I've noticed, is when I go fishing and I've got my hoodies on, I zip them, but they don't cover that bit there, and that gets cold. So I've been down the road today, not one of these. See the shape of that, look. It angles down. and he took it off. Butts down the road, and he comes right down and covers there and your neck. Really nice. They've done neck warmers, but this one is like shaped. And I thought, oh, I'll get one of them. But knowing me, when I get paid, I'll get a couple of them. Because I always bloody misplace them. Or misplace something. And, just doing that got made me dizzy. Oh, God. But the thing is, I wish it was like this down Blue Anchor now. Well, it is like it now, but when I was fishing. Lovely day, lovely and sunny. Yes. I went up to my shed. It's not above freezing. It's 2 degrees. And my hands went up my shed to get all this stuff. You know, me boxes, these little boxes, and that box, and me tube. Went up the shed to get it, hunting around. Bloody hell, by the time I got in, my hands were freezing. So luckily enough, we haven't got the heat in here. It's just the sun keeping this nice and warm. And I'm telling you now, I'm sweating my coolies off. Right, guys, I want to say goodbye to you. And again, those who have subscribed, new subscribers, thank you very much. Please leave a comment. Somebody's already commented about something, and I've commented and I've sent him a message back. And I didn't put a kissy face or love you on it, because he might have got the wrong idea. So of course, I'm just gonna crack on with all my crap here. What I was gonna do is bring all my stuff in last night, put it on the floor in my living room, and I say, this is what's come out the back of my car. You've seen the way it was. It was a bloody mess. So the reason why I'm doing this now, to start off a new year, well, I've already done 2 sessions down there. To start off the new year is tidy all my gear up. Because, you know, over the years, you just throw it in, don't you? I mean, this bag down there, it's full of crap. There's little bits of hooks here, little bits there, which I need tidying up. And as I said, I'm breaking all these rigs down and starting afresh. So, next time you see me, when I go down Blue Anchor, I should have me treble system going. Yeah, I'll have a go anyway. Now, I'll have my treble system going, and also I will have my my new panel rig. It worked a treat. I'm going to make a couple up with these new hooks. You know, the circle hooks. Size 2s they are. And I'm going to give them a bash. Really am. And I might just put one on a panel rig on its own, just a circle hook. See if that does any different. I think I'll be buying these all the time. Mind you can get them on Amazon cheaper than what I've paid for them. So them are testers for me. You know, you got to test them first. And most of the rigs I make up, I have copied from what I've gone and bought. You know, you can buy them in the shops, well, buy them in a tackle shop. So I've looked at them and I thought, well, if I can get all these little gubbins what make them, I'll make my own rigs up. And over the years, I have caught quite a bit of stuff down at Blue Anchor. And yeah, and I caught my very first time of sea fishing, believe it or not, was up north at Whitby. Yeah, in Whitby, off the pier. And I caught my first conger off the pier. And it was about £10. I couldn't get it up, but I asked the bloke to hold me rod, and I went down on the steps of the pier and I lifted it by hand, unhooked it, and I let it go, and I thought, wow, that was great. And then I started eating a couple of little pollock like that, and that was on and I was using a float. Funny enough, because I asked the bloke, how deep is it here by this pier now? What the tide's out? He said, no, it's a good 20-odd foot deep. So I moved my float thingy up, and I just dropped it in. That's when I caught the conger. But I shallowed it again by about 5 foot, 6 foot, and I was catching pollock then. I caught about 3 of them, only little pollock like that. But I was happy, and that's what got me hooked into sea fishing, excuse the pun. And I thought, wow, this is great. And then when I had my caravan down in Somerset at Blanca Bay on Holborn side, because you could put it on there for a season. Started doing some fishing, started buying different rods, started going to the tackle shops and buying their rigs. Some of the rigs wasn't too bad, some of them were a bit crap. As you know, it's not because of the shop owner, it's because of the people who made them. I thought they were a bit crap. So I started making my own. Spotted, well, I said, what do I need? And I asked Steve from West Coast Angling, what bits do I need to make this up? And he pointed them out to me. Well, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. And I bought, as you can see, I've got loads of beads. I've got, where's that rig gone now? I'll just put it down to get going. There's this, I've got about 100 of these bits. Your sliders, as I call them, the sliders. I've got hundreds of these. And my swivels, I've got hundreds of. See? Because if you get a bite and it pulls it, that slide, that will shoot off. Hundreds of them. And I've got multiple reels in here that need checking. And if you notice, on these 2 days I did stay there, one of my reels on the first day was screaming every time I cast it down. I don't know what happened, but the following day I started using it, it stopped screaming. I think somebody, I think the gods up there turned around and said, bloody hell mate, that's slave. Anyway guys, just want to let you know what I was doing with my mess. And as I said, my toggle is tidying my tackle box up. Or just tidying tackle. You ain't seen much, just me going on. But that's me, chatterbox. Guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you. As I said, subscribe, share, and leave a like. Catch you later from M&N. See ya, bye.